I think I'm burnt out. I'm usually someone who likes to think positive and say to myself how every struggle in life is a learning and growth experience. But this time, it feels different. I feel like I am useless, talentless, and so much more that I just can't seem to bring it into words. I just want to talk about burnout today. I don't have like a therapist who said I have burnout or anything. I just looked at some of the symptoms in Google and I saw the list and I was like, oh, sounds like me, but I'm not exactly sure. So that's why I'm saying I think I'm burnt out. There's a lot of things that I kind of noticed I have changed a lot about myself. First of all, I stopped wanting to go out. I want to stay home all day. Like, I am a homebody, but not to this point where like I just don't want to go outside anymore. When I worked in a different job, I used to love going for walks outside. You know, I don't even have a dog, but I like going for walks outside. But I stopped wanting to do that. I just want to stay home in my little corner of it's a sectional couch we have, and I always like to sit in that corner, either play games or watch TV. I think that like I'm using entertainment to distract myself from reality. I get it. I think that's what I am doing to escape, because I know that when I'm facing my problems, I get into this whole negative mindset. And I know it's important to change your mindset. You know, I wouldn't say always stay positive, because it's really hard to always stay positive about things, but maybe just the way you talk to yourself is very, very important. And right now, I'm starting to realize, I'm like, oh, this is never gonna happen to me. There are a lot of times I'm like applying for a job and I should have all this hope that I'm gonna get this job. But I'm like, oh, I don't think they're gonna call me. Like, they probably won't call me. I don't know, I feel like there are many others who are like me, who are going through it just as I am. And I kind of just wanna talk about it and let you all know that you're not alone. I try to be grateful about the things that I have. Like, I have a very supportive family. My parents are super supportive of me. They told me like, hey, if you're feeling burnt out, just quit. But there's a side of me that's kind of scared. Like, what if I never find a job after this? I just keep falling into this negative mindset and like worrying about problems that hasn't even arisen yet. It's just super annoying. It's funny because like I created a whole clothing collection about overthinking too. I'm like crazily overthinking these days, and I know that, and I'm trying to fix it, but it's just hard if you've done it all your life. Yeah, like I try to be grateful about the things that I have, because I know that there are so many people out there who are going through it even harder than I am, and I feel ungrateful. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, why don't you start a gratitude journal? I've tried a gratitude journal. It didn't work for me. Like, I finished one whole notebook and I still didn't feel grateful, okay? Like, I didn't feel all happy. So one thing that I found out was to help with burnout, you can take a break from work. And today, through a couple, like 4 days, I think, including Labor Day, I am off of work, and I'm trying to take this time off to kind of reflect on my life and see, okay, where do I want to go? Because to be honest, I don't see me working there in the future anymore. Like, I just didn't really like the company. I don't want to go too much into detail because it's just gonna be one long drama. To summarize, I wanted a raise because I was originally work from home, but they were telling us to, like us as in the team that I was in, to go back to the office, work hybrid at least. And I asked for a raise before this was announced actually, and my manager was like, okay, yeah, I definitely want you to get a raise. You know when a company is not micromanaging, but they're not managing at all. I'm just like, where are the manager? What's going on? Why isn't this getting done? Like, I felt like I was being the manager in the team, and I was just like, why isn't this getting done? And I would get it done for the team, and then later on I find out that I earn less than everyone. Then I asked for that raise, and then they're like, okay, yeah, and they never answered me back. And then later on they're like, oh, the company doesn't have money to give you a raise. Like, they came up with all these excuses, right? And then like, it's so funny, like the next town hall meeting, they're like, oh, we're opening up a new renovated office in Mexico. And I'm like, I thought the company didn't have money, like, to give me a raise, like not even like a $2 raise. Like, why is that so difficult? Because I was earning $2 less than the other person. I was just like, why is that so difficult? I mean, if you want me to go hybrid, give me a raise, then I can go. We're not going to give anyone raises anymore because the company is going to invest in AI instead. I was like, okay, that just shows that I'm not needed anymore. I think it also caused me to burn out because of all the stress I was receiving at work, all the pressure that I was getting. A lot of people were coming to me for questions when I'm not even a lead in the team nor a manager. So I don't know why I was getting so much things to do all by myself, but that's the gist. No more talking about that. I don't like talking about work. But another thing that I learned about how to treat burnout is trying something new. So I decided, you know what, like maybe I should just start little by little instead of throwing myself out there like what I did in my previous journey to stop being shy. Why don't I just start little by little by changing things up in my room? AKA this thing. This used to be a mirror. I put a wallpaper on it to make it look a little more fancy, because the wooden slats are like $150 for one, and I was like, no thank you. But I'm changing things up in my room a little bit, just to kind of, I don't know, change the atmosphere, change the vibe, and maybe that'll help. And then once I do that, I can also start little by little trying more new things. I've been trying to stay positive and try to tell myself everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna work out. You know, it's not like all my entire life was full of sunshine and rainbows, right? And we somehow got through it, so we'll get through it this time too. If you feel the same way that I am, I want you to know that you're not the only one going through this. Just don't give up, keep going. Try to do something new, change up your schedule. Life is meant to be unknown, right? We're not supposed to know what we're supposed to do in our life. That's what life is. Life is to experience. And I'm stealing this from one Reddit user. I'm paraphrasing what that person is saying, but that person said we don't know what we're supposed to do in life, but what we do know is that we're given life to experience things. We're given life to figure it out, trial and error. That's what life is about. And just relax. Do what you want to do and figure out what you are good at, figure out what you're not good at, figure out what you like doing, what you don't like doing, because that's part of life. Yeah, just enjoy the time that you have and cherish it. And I think that's what that person is saying. And I think that's true. Like, for those of you who are looking for your calling, I think it's all about just experimenting with yourself. You know, figure out what you like doing and actually go for it. Doing that while enjoying yourself is the best way to live a life. Sure, finding success with lots of money, lots of, awards or acknowledgements is great and all, but I think the real happiness is your memories. The people you meet, the memories that you've had with them is what you actually take along with you forever. If you're in a time of a pause, just enjoy that moment of being stuck. And I'm not telling you to just sit on the couch and wait for things to happen. I'm just telling you, go out and experience stuff. Just trying something new just changes your mood. Like, no matter how good or bad you were, at least you know that you tried and you've given yourself the effort. You've put in the effort. So if you're going through it, let's experience new things together. Let me know in the comments if you are doing something new. This is what my room looks like now. Isn't it nice? I love it. I love not having to wake up with 3 mirrors in front of me. During these past couple of days off, thanks to Labor Day, I have seriously thought about what I want to do. And I really don't have a clue. If I persevere, I know an answer will come. And I'll just have to believe in myself. And I think that's one thing that I've been missing out on, is belief in myself and changing my mindset about things. And I learned that that's something that I really need to work on, especially during this pause. Yeah, I just wanted to leave it at that. And who knows, maybe you'll find your answer today, tomorrow, or a couple days later. Who knows? Life is unknown. So go out there and let's just experience the unknown and enjoy the moment. Thanks for watching till the end, and I hope to bring back with some more brighter content. I do have a few products that I've been trying out again, and I plan on reviewing them soon. I just want to wait it out for a month like I usually do, and then give you guys my honest review. And yeah, but don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you've liked this video so far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!